Hello, I'm Christine Jones from Clear Choice Financial Solutions, LLC. And right now, I want to talk about something called personal identifiers. You know, when we look at our credit reports, we may notice a section called personal identifiers. And that section actually is a compilation of what the name suggests. Those things that identify us as individuals, those things that set us apart from other people, such as our name, whether it be our current name or any other names that we may have used, our addresses, whether it's our current address or other addresses known to us, where we may have resided, employers, birth dates, etc. And the thing is, this is the area where, if you're not careful, you may overlook some very important red flags. This is the area where people tend to think, oh, they just got, my middle initial wrong, or there's just one little digit wrong in my address. No, that is supposed to be 100% correct. That information is supposed to be information that you gave when you were signing up for some form of credit, some application that you filled out where there was some need for someone to have that information, and that information has then been turned over with a particular account that it is related to. So therefore, it should be you. It should be your information. So it is not enough to be close. It has to be 100% correct. Now, this is the area where someone may have attempted to steal your identity. So you may see a name that is completely not yours, or an address that you do not recognize. Any particular information that you do not recognize at all, that could be a red flag that somewhere along the line your identity was compromised. You may also see the merging of files, which happens actually quite frequently, especially in cases where there may be family members who share the same name, especially in cases like senior and junior, okay? But it is not okay to be related to someone and have their data inserted in your particular file. The only time where you may see data that you share with someone will be in cases of where you are an authorized user, or you have an authorized user, or have some other kind of joint account. Other than that, your information should be completely separate. So if you notice that there is something not correct, then it has to be removed. Now, this is not the time to say, oh, this is not mine, and it actually is. We don't do that. That is actually fraudulent activity. We are not just saying that something is not yours so that it can come off of your report. No, that's not what we do. I'm going to say that again. But if you recognize that information is not 100% your information, then it must come off. Again, because that information could be tied to accounts that are not yours. And those accounts can also mean that there may be data that is dragging your score down. I mean, of course, there are other things to worry about with this, but normally when someone is looking at their credit report, they are actually, worried about their credit score. So that's really the only thing that I'm focusing on right now. But if you want a more detailed, idea of what happens when information is inserted, perhaps even incorrectly, on your credit report, please feel free to contact us. I'm Christine Jones, 215-901-7651 or 888-404-5815, or just email me at CRJones at Clear Choice Financial Solutions, LLC. Now, we work out of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. However, if you have a quick question, we certainly do not mind, answering. Just remember, we are not attorneys, and whatever we answer, we are going to answer by the law. We are not allowed to just violate laws. That is not what we do. That is not the type of credit restoration that we practice. Okay? I say that because there is a lot out there that does not represent good, ethical, legal practices. We want to separate ourselves from that. You take care now. Bye-bye.